Hi there. We just wanted to help answer some questions we've gotten recently about a couple of posts we put out there about Zach's designation as an SRES or Senior Real Estate Specialist. So we're going to just ask him some questions, interview style, kind of what the questions we've been getting so that you can all see. So Zach, tell everybody, what is an SRES?
Yes. So SRES stands for Senior Real Estate Specialist. And this is a designation that's accredited or recognized by the National Association of Realtors. Additional training and kind of getting in line with the thought process on how we help seniors with the challenges that they face as they either age or retire. I mean, a whole host of things.
Talk a little bit about the makeup of the people that you're referring to in this category.
Well, and, we mentioned that, seniors in the name, right? But just to kind of back it up with statistics a little bit, 21% of Michigan's population is over the age of 55.
That's a lot of people.
Which, well, it equates to just over 2 million people just in the state of Michigan.
Wow.
Another interesting fact to go along with that is 80% of those actually own homes.
Wow. So that's a lot of people that could potentially be in a situation where they might need an expert to help guide them through whatever they're dealing with.
No doubt everybody at least knows one person, whether it's family, friends, neighbors, that are experiencing these same issues.
Yeah, so what kind of things did you learn or have you learned about in your experience that seniors face? Like, what are some of the biggest obstacles?
There's a ton of
them. And how can you help?
Really? So, I mean, You've got a group of people who maybe need to downsize. Their home's too much. You've got mobility issues. So maybe we're going from a 2-story where you raise your family to a single story that's a little bit easier to keep up on.
Okay.
Maybe you're coming up on retirement and you're looking to get out of cold, nasty Michigan and move to Florida. Maybe you are entertaining going to assisted living or independent living or something along those lines.
Yeah.
And the challenges that those people face are, where do we start, right?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's a big step. And so people come to you with these concerns, these issues, like I've got to downsize, I can't get around in my house anymore. Does it always mean selling or buying a house, or
no.
does it mean other things? And how can you help with those things?
Yeah. So a lot of times people might even have the thought process that they need to move or they've got to do something drastic, but oftentimes it's just security, right? So if you think you need to move and get into something else, maybe you need some technology in your home that helps your family feel better about you living there, right? So here's one that comes up all the time. You see it posted, someone's missing, someone's got dementia, they walked out the door and nobody can find them, right? Well, I mean, we can actually sit there and say, look, like they make soles that you can put in your shoes that actually have a GPS locator.
So as long as you don't leave the house without your shoes on, you should be able to find them.
But it's, if you're looking to age in your house, I mean, let's just say you've got family who's concerned about, you forget to eat, right? Did you know that they make a fridge that actually you can go on through an app and see like a video recording of what is in the refrigerator?
Oh,
so
wow. That's cool.
If you're worried about whether your mom or dad's eating.
So just to get it clear and straight, you don't sell shoe soles or refrigerators, but you have some resources that you can point them in the right direction, get them going, give them some ideas.
Yes.
Sometimes it means selling. Sometimes it means doing some things to stay there a little longer.
Yep.
Okay.
So we don't want to step out of our lane. We're realtors. We're not, I'm not consulting with somebody needs to go to assisted living. I'm not giving you advice on, how to properly, have somebody age in their home. But this is something that we kind of help with along the way. So if I got a call from somebody who explained some of the challenges they were facing, instead of pushing them to make a move that might not make sense, maybe it makes more sense to figure out how they stay in their home. And that's something from the standpoint of the Watson brothers, we're here to give you the info to help you make the best decision. So
perfect.
We try to stay in our lane, but also that doesn't always mean selling.
Well, and this can be as simple as, if I'm understanding this right, like, the kids moved out, maybe I don't need a 4-bedroom house anymore. I don't want to take care of an acre that I have to mow and the 3 acres that I got to deal with. Maybe I move to a ranch and get another 10 or 15 years of life there, and I can age longer in my house because I've done that.
Exactly.
And you can help with that process too, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Dive in a little bit further into, kind of what these people are feeling, and some of the things that I learned that helps. So financing, for example, I know a lot of people who maybe get to a point in their life where they aren't ready for the next step. I can sort of help also on the finance end. What makes the most sense? Do we have Social Security? We learned quite a bit about reverse mortgages, different vehicles, from the finance world that sort of, give you a more of a clear indicator of where you can head and how to get there.
Okay. Just to clarify, in case anyone's confused or concerned, we don't necessarily give financial advice or estate planning or lending advice, but we may be able to give them some ideas and put them with the people, or get them with the people that can help.
Exactly. And so along those same lines, the other challenge is, he hit on it. If you've got let's just call it a 2-story home that you raised 4 kids in, you've been there for 40 years. There's a pretty big emotional factor to that too. And how do you help people leave that situation? There's a lot of emotion that goes into it. And I think we're uniquely equipped on how to handle that and how to kind of help these people through that process, because it's not easy. Mm-hmm. Along those lines, we have connections with organizers who can come in and help somebody who's just accumulated a lot of things over the course of their life.
Yeah, help them go through the process of thinning down, maybe in preparation for I might have to move in a couple of years, or I got to move now.
Or to make your home safe to even get around in.
Sure.
I know sometimes that's an issue.
Okay. So what it comes down to is your area of expertise is helping people in general that could use some help figuring out what to do, whether they need to do anything right now or not. It always helps to maybe get ahead of it and plan. Is that a good way to look at it?
Absolutely.
And you come to them as a resource, not a catch-all that you can do everything for them, because you're not coming in and organizing people's homes and giving them financial advice. You're helping them with ideas and resources.
Point them in the right direction.
Way to put it? Cool. Well, if you have any other questions, please feel free to comment or reach out to us. We'll have our contact info below the video. But thanks for tuning in, and let us know what we can do to help you or your loved ones in the future.
Thank you.